Hi there, it's Dean Odell with 7 Gables Real Estate and the Odell Group. Today is September 10th and it's time for another Tustin Talks. Well, I wish I had better news. It's just, I kind of feel like a broken record. I mean, here we are, it's officially an autumn market. You would think that things would be slowing down a little bit, and they are. They're slowing down, but let me show you how this looks, where things normally are and where they should be in terms of houses coming on the market, okay? Because that's where we're really seeing an issue right now. So let's go to our first chart. Okay, so this is an interesting chart because it actually takes the 5-year average. We took out last year because last year, as you know, was just, it's an abnormal year. So we took the 5 years previous to that, and it was charted here by Steve Thomas's group, Reports on Housing. And you can see here that they ranked the months of homes coming to the market, the actual every single month, which one ranks 1 through 12. And as you can see, number 1 month for houses coming to market is May, and now we are in September, which is the number 8th month. So normally we have about 3,100 homes, 3,098 homes coming on the market this time of year, and that's about almost 8% of the homes that will come on for the entire year. And you can see month by month how this looks and where the busiest months are in terms of placement of homes on the market. So let me tell you where we are now. Hey, sorry to interrupt this program, but we want to make sure you are subscribed to Tustin Talks, so please click on the subscribe button below. And then if that doesn't work, just go to theodellgroup.com, or you can go to youtube.com/Tustin Talks. Now let's get you back to the program. 2,289 homes on the market. Last year, different type of year, 4,252 homes. But if we took the 3-year average before that, 6,579 homes. We are at 2,289. We are almost at a third of our normal inventory. And that is really what is causing the problem. We just have an absolute inventory crisis. So what's this mean for the rest of the year? Well, this time of year, we see demand normally drop. We see listing inventory drop, but the way the dynamics are between supply and demand right now, we're not expecting a market that's going to slow down, that buyers are going to have a ton of opportunity in, like they might in some other kind of markets that we have in the autumn market, but not this year. It's still going to feel fast and furious. There's still going to be multiple offers because it's just coming down to supply and demand. So moving ahead, let's look at the next chart, which is demand. 2,682 homes currently in escrow. Last year at this time, we were bouncing out at 3,340. We had all this pent-up demand. Right now, you can see we're at 2,682 homes, which is still elevated to prior years if you look at where we are. So it's so odd because we have all this demand and so little inventory, so we just keep every month just chipping away at what's left of that inventory. We're not getting enough inventory coming on the market to keep up with this demand, and we really, really need it. So in the end, we know that if we look at the expected marketing time chart that I have displayed right here, you'll see that when we have supply and demand dynamics like we do now, it really speeds up the expected marketing time. So right now, we actually just dropped a couple of days again. This is like unheard of this time of year. We don't usually drop, over the previous 2-week or 30-day period this time of year, but we did. Only 2 days, but still 26 days right now is where we're at. 38 last year, different type of year. 3-year average prior to that, 82 days. But let me just explain to you, if you look at that chart, even at 82 days, that was a slight seller's market. So we have been in this seller's market now for about 5 years minimum. And you can see that that's really wearing on the buyers, because we're talking to the buyers out there. We're seeing it on our own listings. Open houses are happening again, so we're talking to buyers at open house. And I'll tell you what, they're really getting burned out. They are really tired of this market. But for sellers, it's just a great time to be a seller. It really is. Let's go to the next chart. You can see this is expected marketing time by price range. You can see the speed of the market all the way up to $4 million. We are under 60 days. That is still a seller's market. Over 4 million, 124 days. You can see how that compared with last year. You can look at the share of housing inventory in every single price range versus the share of demand in every single price range. So if you look at this chart, remember the average is 26 days for all the price ranges, which is an extremely hot seller's market. Okay, buyers, so it's autumn, and I know we always tell our buyers, hey, it's really fun to be a fourth quarter buyer because, you know, the competition drops off. But right now our inventory is so low that even though the competition is going to drop off, we're not going to get that replacement of inventory that we would like to see that would give you a little bit more breathing room here on your offers and let a few less people to compete with. You know, from the numbers of supply and demand, it looks like it's going to be a tough fourth quarter again for the buyers. Now, we know that the market will really start dropping off at about Thanksgiving time. That's when demand goes down. That's when houses do not come on the market that much. People don't want to put their houses on the market after Thanksgiving. So just focus on wanting to get a house and lock in these low interest rates if you've got a long-term hold, because it's not looking good for inventory at the beginning of the year. Normally what happens is we have almost half the inventory to start the year that we do in September, which means at only 2,200 homes, we might only be talking 1,100 to 1,500 homes in all of Orange County to start the year. I don't think things are gonna get much better. I wish I could tell you they were for you guys, but you just gotta keep plugging away. You gotta keep trying because we're so far away from a buyer's market right now. Until prices just get too expensive for anybody to afford, I just think, you know, it's gonna be like this for a while, unless interest rates go up, and that'll help you guys out because it will knock your competition out. So it won't help you out on your payment, but it'll help. Sellers, please do not blow this market. Okay, I've been through sellers markets before, and I have just, I don't know, I can just remember so many conversations where people just called me and it was like, oh my God, I should have sold. What was I thinking? I really should have sold. Don't be one of those sellers. If you guys are on the fence right now, now's the time to do it. If you can't get it done before the end of the year, then let's start talking about what we can do to get your home ready for next year so that you can get on the market at the right time and take advantage, because there's gonna be a lot of pent-up demand from the fourth quarter that rolls into that first quarter, and there's not gonna be a lot of competition, okay? Anyway, the year's not over yet. Still a lot of real estate to sell. Still a lot of time to sell it. So if you're ready now, give us a call. We'll get those houses all fixed up for you, have them looking good, get you the most money we possibly can. Thanks again for coming to Tustin Talks. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, don't forget the Odell Group is one of the top 10 teams in Orange County. We have sold thousands of homes. So draw from our experience and let us help you out. Subscribe right now and watch our videos to educate yourself, whether you're a buyer, seller, or both. And then visit our website at theodellgroup.com and reach out and let's get to know each other so we can help you. All right? Thanks. Bye-bye.